but then I also didn't want this elderly lady to beat me up. Hey, it's your girl Bree. Welcome back to me trying to vlog every day of 2026. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you had a great Saturday. Let me know in the comments what you did today. I had a very productive Saturday for once. In the last 2 weeks, I was not productive on a Saturday. I mostly spent them in bed, maybe even 3 weeks. But today I was productive. I did wake up kind of like late-ish. Well, not really, but like almost 10, which is kind of late. But I remembered that I had extras of the Boss Babe shit notepads that I made. I made these myself, designed them, made them myself. I might put them up on my Etsy shop. But I remembered that I had an extra to-do notepad. So I pulled that out and wrote out a whole list, as you can see, of things that I did today. I went to the post office because I had to pick up my book of the month. It actually got shipped late because I completely forgot to select a book. So it got shipped out late. So it just got here on Thursday and I went to pick it up today. I just got the post office because they close at 2 and I completely forgot. And yeah, so I went to pick up my book of the month books. Actually, I got 2 books. So the one that I chose, which was this month, one of this month's options, was Lady Tremaine, which is a retelling from Lady Tremaine's perspective of the Cinderella story. And I thought since Bridgerton season 4 was loosely Cinderella, this will be a nice follow-up to that. So I'm excited for that. The other book I got was the Lolly Award winner for 2025. So that's their book of the month winner. And it's called Wild Dark Shore, and that's a thriller, so I'm excited about that. It came with a bookmark that had like a really pretty like seed packet that you're supposed to like plant. I might do that. That never works for me when you get like seed packets that you're supposed to plant them and they turn into flowers. Mine never work. There goes Ellie. I also went to the bank, and actually if you stuck around for the ASMR moment of the day yesterday, you'll know that I mentioned that I needed to go to the bank because I was talking about this earlier in the week that I needed to fix my savings challenge binder. And so I went to the bank today to get the money that I needed. So now I'm all up to date. That's going to be a whole completely different video. I already filmed that. I'm going to edit it and I might post it tomorrow before tomorrow's vlog. If it's not tomorrow, then Monday. So I did that. Story time for the bank though. I went in there, all the ATMs were down, and I was online for 45 minutes just so that I could get bills like in the right denominations so that I could put them in my savings binder. But I heard the funniest conversations while I was on the bank line. There was a man talking to a woman about 401k. Interesting, great. 2 elderly people were getting into a fight because one elderly guy tried to skip the line and the other lady was like, I'm older than you. You don't even know how old I am because I don't look old. I'm older than you. So if you get to skip, then I get to skip. And it was a whole thing. And I was just standing there like, okay. I didn't know what to say because I was kind of chuckling to myself. But then I also didn't want this elderly lady to beat me up because she was really tall. So I just minded my business. But I was chuckling to myself. Then I spent some time reorganizing my bookshelf slash dresser because I got a present from my fiance for our anniversary, and I asked for a vinyl record player, and it's a Crosley brand one. And I would show you the box, but it's back there and the cats are playing in it. It's a really pretty pink, like blush pink, but kind of faded antique looking, with florals on it. It gave me Bridgerton vibes, I'm just saying. I've wanted a vinyl like record player for a while now. I don't have any records. I ordered one. You'll never guess what the first one I ordered was. Can you guess? Leave your guesses in the comments. I'll wait a second and then I'll tell you. Okay. if you left your guess in the comment, the first record that I ordered was Bridgerton season 4 soundtrack. I'm so excited. It should be coming soon, like probably this week. I'm so excited. So I wanted a record player and records for a while, but I only plan to get like my favorite artists, or if it's like a special edition of an album that I really love. So I want to get like Michael Jackson, probably the Thriller album, because that's my favorite. I'm definitely going to get a Beyonce, but I don't know which one yet. I have to decide which one of her albums is my favorite. Probably Lemonade, if I'm honest. I really like that one. I'm going to get a Sabrina Carpenter. Short and sweet, not Man's Best Friend. Although I did like Man's Best Friend, but short and sweet. Because I listened to that like crazy. Like, actually, that's all I listened to when that came out. And then, who else do I want? I have to think about it. I'm not going to have that many, though, because I don't want to have, like, to store a bunch of records. I just want, like, my faves. But I'm excited about that. I set it up. So I set it up on the dresser that's over here. I would show you, but I don't really want to get up right now. I'll show you tomorrow, maybe. So it's over there. And then in order to make room for that, I went through, finally, which was overdue, I went through my, like, beauty products. So I have this really cute little like organizer thing that holds all my deodorants or my deodorant refills, because I use Wild. I've spoken about this before. I did like an unboxing on here before. So I keep all my Wild's like refill cartridges in one thing with the actual like Wild dispenser. I don't know what it's called. And then I keep my nail polishes in that same thing, and then my hair creams, my face creams and serums and all that stuff. But I needed to go through it because I had a bunch of stuff that was either expired or like I just didn't like it. So I did that, and then I moved, and it used to be on my dresser, but I moved it over here just because I needed more room. And then what else did I do today? I reorganized my bookshelf. Like, that's what I was going to say. So I had some books that so when I made my bookshelf, the one that I made a YouTube video about, and I'll link it up here somewhere, I'll put the card up. I organized the shelf as all the ones that I've read, paperbacks, are on the very top because I've already read them, so I don't need them anymore. So they're at the top. Then I had ones that I want to read on the second highest shelf, which I don't know why I did that, because obviously I want to read them, so why would I put them high up and then I need a ladder to get them because I'm a freaking short person. And then the third shelf down was all my favorite authors / special editions of my favorite authors. So like my really pretty books, like the ones with my favorite authors, but they're like painted edges or like special artwork or whatever on it, is on the third shelf, and I had them like displayed. Then the fourth shelf, the one closest to the bottom, had more books that I needed to read, like immediate TBR books. And then I have a small bookcase next to my desk that also has immediate TBRs. Sensing a theme. So what I decided to do today was move my pretty shelf one up and swap it with the other shelf, so that my TBRs are at the bottom, meaning I can immediately grab them, and my pretty shelf is higher up, still displayed, but it's higher up. So then as I read a book, if I really like it or it's a pretty copy, I'll put it on that shelf because there's room there, and then I'll kind of swap stuff as I'm reading it. I'll put them away. This is my plan. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. That took me a while, actually. And I had to scan in the 2 Book of the Month Club books that I got, and the All Superheroes Need PR book. I had to scan it into my Libib. I still don't know how to say that. You know the app where you can keep like a library catalog of your books, and I used my scan gun to do it. So I had to do that. And then the only other thing that I was supposed to do that I did not do was film my gaming videos. I said I was going to do it today, but because I was like out and about and doing a lot of stuff, I decided that I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh, I remembered the other thing. Just as I scratched my eyebrow, I remembered I finally linked up with my eyebrow lady. Because I've been trying to get my eyebrows done for at least a week and a half now. And every time I go there, it's after work, obviously. So I don't catch her in time. Like, it's closed. I assume because she's celebrating Ramadan, and that's fine. But she's closing at whatever time she needs to close. So I keep missing her. And then today, as I was coming back from the post office, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm stopping there. Luckily, I went in and there was only 2 people ahead of me. A really nice girl and her father, who I got into conversation with her. That's how I knew that was her dad. He was actually there because they were making him get his eyebrows threaded because they were getting a family photo done. So they talked him into getting his eyebrows threaded. They looked really nice. He didn't. She was laughing the whole time and filming him because she thought he was gonna like scream or react. Because if you've ever had your eyebrows threaded, you know that it takes some getting used to. Like, it's not the most fun thing. Like, when you get your eyebrows waxed, for instance, or if you've had anything waxed, you know it's like really warm and kind of nice until they rip the freaking thing off. But eyebrow threading is not like that. It's like kind of painful. I actually, this time, my lady, she's really, really good. I go to her exclusively. I don't go anywhere else. She does it in a way that's not super painful, but it still does hurt initially until your eyebrows remember that it's fine. So, like, but literally my feet and like my toes will be like tensed in my shoes when she first starts because it like hurts initially, but then it's fine. So I think the girl thought that her father was gonna like yell or react, kind of like 40-year-old virgin in that scene where he's getting waxed. He did not. He was pretty chill. But it was funny. So I was talking to her because she was like laughing. And then, so that was like another 20 minutes waiting on them. And then I got mine done and it was fine. But yeah, I just actually, when I went outside today to go to the bank and the post office, I kind of took a long walking route because it was kind of nice. It was very windy and not like in the 70s or even in the 60s, but it just felt really nice and like sunny. So I just kind of walked around, which was good. And got my steps in. How many steps did I get today? I got 7,000 steps. Actually, I forgot to show you after I put the watch band on. I actually really like this watch band. It's really nice. I got it off Amazon. I'll link it in the description, I guess. They had all different colors. It was like $9. It wasn't even expensive or anything, but I liked it. I was gonna say I might get another color, but I don't actually want to because I feel like my watch face is black, like the actual piece is black. So I just stick to black watch bands because I feel like it looks better, rather than getting multicolored ones. Anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. I just finished dinner. I had another portion of the lasagna soup. I think that's literally the end of it. I don't think I'll have any more. I don't have any more, but I don't think I'm going to buy any more for a little while because I think I lasagna souped myself out. My stomach is feeling much better today. Actually, for sure feel like I'm on the mend. So that's a plus. But yeah, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go edit this vlog and then I might spend some time tonight gaming. It's a tie-up between finishing a Killer Kind of Romance, which I could do. I could wait for bed for that. So finishing A Killer Kind of Romance or gaming, and I feel like gaming, so I might go do that after I edit this vlog. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, I don't have an ASMR moment of the day for you today, so we're going to have to think of something good to do for tomorrow. So I'm just going to head out, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you had an amazing Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.